Shalom, shalom. So I woke up this morning and first thing started having a conversation with a friend of mine about the end of the world. Because why not? So both of us have deconstructed and we both have memories growing up from just the doomsday culture of growing up in the cult that is Christianity. Now my brain had suppressed a whole bunch of memories that just came to the surface today, and I'm going to share them with you. So I have an ex who used to pretend that the rapture happened in order to scare me. So back then I worked a job in retail where I didn't get off of work until after midnight. It was typically around 1 a.m. and we lived nearby, so he would usually walk down at the end of the night to meet me because I was often there by myself, and then when I was done working he would just ride home with me. So when he would get there at the end of the night, the store would already be closed and he would just wait in my car for me. On one particular night, whenever I went to leave, as I got to my car, I was surprised I didn't see him because I thought he said that he was going to be there that night. When I got closer to the car, I saw in the passenger side was his shirt, his pants, and shoes, sitting in the seat as if he had been sitting there and then just got raptured. Because one of these visions that they always talk about in church is how the street will just be littered with people's clothes and things, because apparently when you get raptured you don't need your clothes anymore. So I'm standing there in a parking lot at 1 o'clock in the morning in the dark by myself, looking in my car and just seeing these clothes there. And then he jumped out from somewhere and thought it was super hilarious. Another time I was asleep in the middle of the night, and this is super rare because I'm an insomniac, so I rarely sleep, and when I do, I don't sleep for very long. So this was actually a time where I got to sleep in the middle of the night. I was sleeping. My ex comes in the room fully clothed with a go bag on his back, just ready for a disaster, and wakes me up yelling, "It's happening, it's happening." So I wake up from a dead sleep. I have no idea what's going on. I see him in his doomsday attire and he's just screaming. And I literally just threw up in my bedroom. It's amazing how our brains protect us and just forget things, but also wild that both of those memories just came rushing to the surface this morning.